Welcome to another episode of Two ManDem Talk Movie.
Movies.
I'm your boy Enigma.
And I'm your boy Kwame. And you know what we do. We review movies in our way. We keep it real. We keep it honest. We keep it direct.
Right.
And you know what we're reviewing today. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything he's been taught about the past and makes choices that will define a future for apes and humans alike. Bro, talk to me about this movie. How do you feel about Wes Ball's direction?
I think Wes Ball done a very commendable job. I enjoyed it. The Planet of the Apes franchise definitely got to be talked about as one of those bankable franchises that you know what, no matter what, you're going to get a good movie out of it. And
Yeah.
I feel like this, which built on a lot of the legacy of Caesar, that Caesar's shadow loomed all over this film, to be honest with you. And I think Wes Ball was able to take those elements from the previous movies that we liked, move it forward into this, and then set this up. The plan is for a new trilogy, and I think they've ended well for the possibility of a new trilogy.
I do. You're right. I like how they separated the last trilogy from this one. Even though it does carry on, it's going to be looked upon as a new trilogy, not a continuation. So it's not a part 4.
Yeah.
This is like part 1, almost like Star Wars.
You know, how they
very much reloaded the trilogy again. I just hope they do a better job than Star Wars did with their reloading of the trilogy. Why don't we talk enough about the Apes trilogy? Rise, Dawn, War.
Yeah,
it's one of the greatest trilogies of all time, and I don't think it's talked about enough. If we're because they ended it at a trilogy, even though I know now they're carrying it on. At least again, they're not carrying it on directly. Like it's not Caesar's story. It's like just like I said, Star Wars. That one's supposed to be the first one was like the rise and fall of Darth Vader. So the next one has got to be someone else's story. Like this is Noah's story.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense that they're doing it this way, and I'm glad they're doing it this way because obviously the first ones were so damn good. Why wouldn't you carry it on? I get it.
Exactly.
You want more. And when you go back, because remember it's already a remake. And if you're going all the way back to the 60s and 70s, there was about 7 movies. At 6 movies. There was a lot of movies. So
there was a lot.
That we always knew, especially how well the other 3 did. That this one, even if it was pants, it was going to do well.
Yeah.
Because of how good the last 3 was. And this one's going to do well. But this one, I feel, I like what they did in terms of the quote-unquote lack of humans. Because it's Planet of the Apes. But obviously the human element is relevant because that's the basis of the story. It's humans versus apes and all that stuff. But I like what they did with the difference of the characters. I'll tell you one part I will actually talk about real quick. When they all got captured, and then got taken into the new world where all of the apes were held.
Camp.
Yeah. And then when he saw his old friends and he saw his mum, that shit was fucking emotional, bro. I thought the emotional, like the draw that they pulled us in with, I thought it was fucking amazing.
Brilliant.
I think
that ties in. It ties in with how good the CGI was, bro. Like, you could see the emotions.
Yeah.
Obviously, the technology has developed since Dawn, but this is the best it's looked. Their emotions really drew you in. I also think this is probably the least humans we've ever had in this new set of franchise as well. Because obviously, there's one Freya Allen who's the main girl, Nova, and again, I'm going to say something about her. But I like that they were able to everything. But it was almost like Lion King. It was all photorealistic animals, but they was able to communicate. All of the emotions came through. When he lost his dad, when he saw his dad was going to get murked, nothing he could do about it.
Yeah.
The man get kicked out of the treehouse and stuff.
Mad.
Even the emotion as well when Nova, who the female, from the Witcher, I think she done a good enough job. I think it was jokes when they found out she could speak. Like their shot that was hilarious.
That was funny.
Which is kind of a flipper when they found out the monkeys could speak.
Yeah.
So
they did a callback to Rise as well.
Yeah.
When she called out Noah's name.
Exactly.
That was a callback to Caesar.
Yeah. So, and even a callback to Dawn when he looks through the telescope, because that's Caesar first when he in the first one he looks through the telescope as well. But I think it was funny because her character, who you thought of was a victim in the beginning, She's the villain of the movie,
She's the
bruv.
freaking villain, bruv.
She flood up the thing with basically kill off the apes to get rid of all the tanks and weapons.
She
She
can't get in
double
there.
crossed them.
She just turned into some agent, bruv.
She
was some mute that turned into some secret agent, bruv.
Killed,
I was like, what?
Choked William H. Macy to death. That nigga got choked the hell out.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Bruv, that was hilarious to me. Like, it's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be serious, right? But, bruv, that scene to me, I was like, right, ain't this like from No Country for Old Men? Ain't that the same shot when when Anton Chigurh choked man out and you see the evil eyes? She did the same shit.
She did the same shit.
Yeah, she did the same
shit. She was a villain, and that was when that's when I kind of thought, okay, what's going on here? Then she double crossed him again, and then at the end, you know, when he's like, when after she's flooded the camp, fucked you guys up, you lot basically just survived. At the end, why she got the switch in the back pocket?
It's
ready to murder
she's ready.
Just in case.
Bruv, from day dot, she was like, fuck them apes. Well, she basically was like, fuck them apes. She was. From day dot, she was fuck them apes. She was. She didn't give a shit. But I think, doesn't matter that no one helped her.
Nah. It's humans or no one, bruv.
Facts.
Like, she was extremely defiant, and I think that does set up the next trilogy well, because clearly, obviously, she goes to the humans at the end of the film. She goes to the humans. You see, there's a lot more humans than we thought. Then they've got their capabilities to communicate via satellite, so that obviously other humans are going to be involved.
Yeah,
and it feels like it's now going to be setting up the humans trying to reclaim the Earth from the apes, which is going to be very interesting going forward. That could be visually, that could be dope, bruv. I'm really looking forward. Hopefully the film does well. It's done about 55, 60 million opening weekend so far. It's looking like, so hopefully it's got good legs, but I think it sets it up well for the next franchise, bruv. I really do.
How do we feel about Kevin Durant's performance, bruv? Bruv, I'm not gonna lie to you, bruv. I had to Google to check who that freaking was, because I thought it was fucking Jaimon Honsu, bruv. How this nigga sound like a nigga?
It's seriously, he really did.
That's not
Kevin
really
Durant.
That's not the racist cop from Fruitvale Station, bruv. Kevin Durant's a hard actor, though. I don't give a shit. He's a hard actor. He's sick.
Proper chameleon.
How is that
Proper
him?
Chameleon, dude. Yeah. But he smashed it. The voice, the performances, the arrogance, even though he was an old man, he was still like, I want to go behind that gate and I'm going to resistance.
Like, I liked that character, bro. I like that character. What a beautiful day! What a wonderful day! What a beautiful... That's going to get rinsed. You know that's going to get memed the fuck out. I'm telling you. Well, as soon as I saw it come out, and man was doing his Cyrus from Warriors, I said, this is going to get memed like crazy. Wait and see. They're going to meme this shit. Someone is going to become one of them things that people do. I know it is. I can just see it. Remember I said it here first. You'll see it. What a beautiful day! He was getting it. He was getting his Cyrus mixed with Bane on.
Yeah, at least both a nice combination.
Yeah,
it was a nice combination. And I liked at the end, I thought it was powerful at the end when obviously the place has been flooded. My man, Kevin Durant's character is beating him down.
Oh, yeah.
The man just starts.
That scene was mad. I forgot about that. That's Gangster. That scene was hard. That scene was hard. That scene was hard.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that scene was hard. That scene was hard.
And then every man start chanting behind. I was like,
yes. That was hard. That was hard.
That shit was sick. That's a Black Panther Wakanda thing there, bro.
Because it's on the mountainside as well. You think everyone's praying the king?
Nah, bro.
Hold on. But do you know why I liked it? Because it was one of them things that's supposed to, one of those things that's supposed to speak to you when it comes to revolution. It's like, this is one man. It doesn't matter how much power he thinks he holds.
Exactly.
The power is always and always will be
in the people.
Within the people.
Yeah, 100%.
Because in that moment, it all switched. Yeah, that shit was mad.
That man was like, oh yeah, fam, fuck you, it was like, bro. Yeah. Nah, we down with this nigga now. We down with Noah now.
Yeah,
and you know, that's finally he was able to sing his father's song, and then the birds kill man off. I just think it was dope, man, because his dad was the master of the Eagles and stuff like that. Yeah, like this is why I think the Apes franchise is so dope. Their story writing, they have a clear line. You can always tell. And they said, the producers actually said they're from back in the day. The original idea was 9 movies. So they always, had that storyline. And I think that's what makes this franchise so well. Because the storyline is very consistent. And even this, continues that, as I said, that legacy of Caesar.
Yeah,
I
that's
just think
hard.
it's genius story writing, bro. Genius story writing.
I believe, yeah, you're right, because the genius comes from having the story planned out, not just tagging on extra story because you got a tentpole movie.
I think it's a dope franchise, and I think this was another continuation in the legacy of the Planet of the Apes franchise, man. So, scores. What are we gonna do? Let me go first.
Yeah, please go first. Go first. Yeah, please go first.
I'm just gonna be real. I thought it was exciting.
Yeah.
Good action scenes, good pieces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 8 out of 10, bruv. I'm just gonna keep it real.
That's my number.
I'm gonna keep it real.
That was my number.
Good. Okay,
yeah,
nice.
My number was 8. I was considering pushing up to 8.5, but then I was like, nah, because I don't necessarily think it's better than any of the other 3, the original 3. I'll watch it again. I'll give it another shot.
100%.
I'll give it another shot, but I can give it a solid 8. I can give it a solid 8, just not more than that. So yeah. Right. Thumbs up for me. Thumbs up from
both of us, bro. I think it was enjoyable, man. So people would definitely recommend checking it out. If you're a fan of the franchise, you'll like it. Even if you're not, I do think it's just a nice, another good summer blockbuster to go and enjoy. The whole family can watch this as well. So
yeah.
Definitely would recommend, man. Definitely would recommend. So man. People, again, thank you always for watching, man. We really appreciate it. If you could drop a like or subscribe, that would be blessings, seriously, from the both of us.
Thank you, guys.
I've been your boy Enigma.
And I've been your boy Kwame, and we've been the 2 men there that talk movies. We out. Peace.